Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my review of Season 2, Episode 19 of Gravity Falls, titled Weirdmageddon 2, Escape from Reality. And if this is Weirdmageddon 2, it just adds on to the weirdness of that stroke of a title from the last episode, which was apparently Weirdmageddon Part 1. And speaking of that episode, I was confused about the timeline. I was still confused because in this episode, Seuss says he's been eating his cat for 3 days, while Mabel says, has she really been in there for a week? Did Dipper just get knocked out for a week? Or something? Did I skip a scene where it had some type of SpongeBob 1 week later? Was Dipper really just roughing it in the woods? Okay, so then Bill tries to send his little minions out to take over the world. Oop, they're trapped. So he decides, hey, maybe Fordsy needs to come out of retirement. Yep, so he gets that. And then we go to Dipper, Seuss, and Wendy going to Mabelland, where they meet those two handsome boys or whatever from, I think, all the way back in Season 2, Season 1, Episode 19, Dreamscapers, Kraz and Zyler. I think their names are. Well, they meet them and give them kind of show around, and then Seuss. Oh my god, Seuss. He gets trapped because he sees his dad. Or, no, not his dad. Because he doesn't know what his dad looks like. So all he sees is a dude with the body of a pro wrestler and a head he saw in a hot sauce bottle. Side note, is his abuelita or abuela, whatever the heck she's called, his maternal grandmother or paternal? Because apparently he doesn't even have a picture of his dad. So that adds on to the deadbeat. Because I'd find it funnier if she was the paternal. Anyway, he gets trapped because he's like, dudes, I have to play catch with my dad just the once, and just, come on, we're too far into this to keep giving people traumatic backstories, come on. Man. Side note, back to Bill for a second. He has all the people of Gravity Falls made into this throne. Horrifying. Back to Mabelland. We have Mabel doing one of the shittiest things I can imagine. She replaced Dipper with a dude named Dippy Fresh. I agree with Dipper. I hate Dippy Fresh. So she made Dippy Fresh to be everything she'd want Dipper to be, which basically, no. That's just awful. So Wendy gets trapped next because she joins her fake friends in sticking a plunger on the principal's head. I must have missed that part of my teenage years where I wanted to do that to the principal. Yeah. So Dipper almost gets trapped because Wendy comes up to him and starts saying some of the most Wendy things ever. Like, yeah, if only you were the few years older, you'd be my perfect boyfriend. Hey, here, anything can happen, so let's just ask Mabel to do that. And this is totally something Wendy would say. She's always saying shit like that, That's just funny. And I find it even funnier is then when Dipper calls it out, Bill doesn't even try to sell it, like, double down. He's just like, you got me. You got me. It immediately turns into bugs. And then Dipper says he wants to go to the real world, and apparently that's the one rule. You're not supposed to say that. So he is sent to court in one of the funniest court scenes in TV history, and somehow the most sad. Dipper goes through his and Mabel's memories, basically, of how shitty their life has been. And then in, like, an Inside Out twist of things, where in Inside Out, Joey learns that to have happiness, or herself, she needs sadness, you know? So he brings them back to the sad memories and shows them the good memories that came after. Bad picture day? That's okay, we'll have bad pictures together. You didn't get no Valentine's? Here. You can have all of mine taped together from me. And then Dipper says he's not going to take the apprenticeship. He's going to go home with Mabel. And this is why I said last episode, in the review of last episode, I didn't think Dipper would actually go through with taking the apprenticeship. I think even without Weirdmageddon, I think he would have still got cold feet and went back home. Because, like, no one had told him, really, don't take the apprenticeship. Even Mabel had really not... She was just mad that he was going to abandon her, basically. But she never really tried to convince him otherwise not to do it. Nobody was really convincing him not to take it. It was his own decision. So, you know, I like that. And they escape from the Mabel land. And... ooh. They managed to get back to the Mystery Shack, and Dipper's like, oh my god, it's run down, just as we left it. And apparently Stan has basically gotten himself a little bit of a resistance together. Overall, I'm going to give this episode 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.